Mm-hmm. So today we have the Salute to Veterans Bowl.
Okay.
Between Troy and Jacksonville
State. Is this the first bowl?
No, because you had the Bucked Up LA Bowl.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Washington hammered Boise State.
Yeah, they did.
You also had the Cricket Celebration Bowl, where South Carolina State beat Prairie View A&M. I believe that was a 4 overtime game. So now you've got the Salute to Veterans Bowl today. You've got the Cure Bowl tomorrow. You've got the 68 Ventures Bowl tomorrow as well, between Louisiana Lafayette and Delaware.
A little bit of an update. We are live on YouTube.
What? Oh, shout out.
Whoa.
I know.
Let's go.
Hello.
Hello, somebody. Shout out,
I'm
Big
looking
Faith.
forward to it. Looking forward to getting onto YouTube.
Sorry about that, guys. It was a weird task.
So how did you fix it?
Basically, I had to create an entire new, all the stream keys we have
Sure.
that worked in the past. Like you go through them, you had to try to figure out what the default one was. So I had to go in the background and reset the default one and switch. It's kind of too complicated to explain on air.
Yeah, I got no clue
You
what
wouldn't
you're
get it,
saying.
bro.
You wouldn't understand.
You wouldn't get it, bro.
Yeah, I don't understand anything you're saying. I don't even know what a streamline is.
Well, it was stream key. So
Stream key?
Yeah.
I think
So I didn't know what that is
Exactly.
either.
Yep.
That's what I said.
So,
All right. Well, good morning to the people in the chat.
Sorry for the delay, guys.
it's all right.
It's all right.
Oh, good.
Hey, it's
You
fall
missed us
anyway.
talking about quarterbacks in the transfer portal. Which quarterback LSU and Lane Kiffin could identify as the next guy? I don't think anybody believes that right now you have the quarterback room that you're going to have moving forward, obviously, because you got right now, currently, one scholarship quarterback. So obviously that's going to change. Already some names in the portal, but you've still got 2 weeks. You got 2 weeks, actually 2 weeks and some change to put yourself into the portal.
We could try TJ Finley again.
Yeah, it's a 7th team.
He's older and mature.
Y'all,
It's true.
my guy's got to go find a job.
Put the fries in the bag, please.
No, I think him
He
and
can do
Max
whatever he
Johnson
wants.
have a deal.
He's got to have a degree at this point.
Has
They're
to.
both in the portal.
Who?
Max
Max
Johnson,
Johnson
is too.
Yeah,
and TJ Finley.
So who's more shocking that is still playing college football?
I mean, they're
Max
both-
Johnson
they're
or
both the
TJ
same
Finley?
I
class.
think TJ Finley and Max is shocking,
Yeah.
but he's been he had some injuries, like one injury where he almost had to amputate his leg.
Yeah.
So okay, but the fact that both are still playing is wild. Like they got to LSU before Nussmeier.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. So, yeah, they were both seniors in high school in 2019.
7th transfer.
Yeah, so you're right. I mean, he's got to have a degree at this point, and then clearly loves the game. Go coach.
Yeah.
Something. So was it Western Kentucky his last stop?
No, Georgia State.
Georgia State. Yeah, that's what I said.
I think Western Kentucky was a couple ago, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a
My
while
bad,
back.
guys. That was a total guess.
I think Tulane was his last stop, no?
I thought so.
Yeah.
Georgia State.
Well, no,
This is where
before
he
that,
went.
though.
Yeah.
Was it not
yeah,
Tulane?
I
Western
thought he was
Kentucky,
at Tulane.
Tulane.
Yeah.
No, that was Georgia State, yeah.
Yeah.
He had that one game when he played for Auburn. Didn't he have that one game where he had a little 2-minute drive, win the game?
Yep. And then he
I don't know. I mean, I think when he was playing for Auburn, only had 3 kids. Yeah, 5 now.
you're still in the league when he was
Probably.
at Auburn.
He was playing for the Chargers. You were playing for the Packers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so LSU, Auburn, Texas State, Western Kentucky, went to Tulane but never played.
Oh, because
Remember, he enrolled in the spring, left in the fall,
allegedly there's
yeah,
a stolen truck or something
Yeah.
like
and
that.
then Georgia State.
Yeah.
So this will be his 7th school, but he didn't play at Tulane.
Yeah, I think he. Gosh. I
Is
think
anybody else shocked that their senior year of high school was only 2019 now? I am. So
we can talk about that because we got to go break.
Okay. Yeah.
More OTB.
Off the bench.
Have some clock integrity, Flynn. Jeez. Go to gcopnet.com, Gulf Coast Office Products. If you are working in a law firm, an engineering firm, a hospital, a bank, a university, you know that documents are the lifeline. You also know that when you need them, you have to have them. So if you have an issue with a lot of companies, you're getting transferred 7-8 times on the phone. You're talking to an answering service. You're not talking to the person that is going to be able to help you fix the issue. That's not the case with Gulf Coast Office Products. They pride themselves on it. It's what makes them different than everybody else, because you're going to talk to the person that's going to be able to help you get back online and get back to running your business the way that it's supposed to efficiently. Go to gcopnet.com.
That's right. If you work in an office, if you're like, I go to an office right after the show, so you know that that paper trail is like the lifeline of an office. So if it goes down, everything shuts down. So they are award-winning service team. So go check them out. If you want your office to run as efficiently as possible, go check out Gulf Coast Office Products, gcopnet.com.
Recognizing student athletes who deliver when it counts. Nominate your game day standout at 1045ESPN.com by the 21st. We'll choose 5 male and 5 female finalists, and then it's up to the fans to vote for the winners. Each winner gets a $250 gift card, a custom award, and the spotlight they've earned. Presented by First American Bank and Trust, a banking tradition since 1910.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient, and the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home, with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in, OTB. We do apologize for the technical issues there in the first hour, but Tay-Tay did a great job, worked hard, got us back up on YouTube, and so hour number 2 going to be smooth sailing there, and I'm sure we'll find ourselves back into that conversation that we were having a little bit there in the first hour in the transfer quarterback portal market. A lot of players still going to put their names obviously in there. A lot of names that a lot of people think might have LSU ties. Not quite sure that that's going to fit what LSU's offense is trying to get done. Doesn't make them bad players, but it's got to be about the fit. You just had Lane Kiffin, Charlie Weiss Jr. go to the Division II ranks in Trinidad Chambliss, Ferris State. was a great quarterback on that level. Nobody thought that he would obviously take over that job. Simmons goes down, Chambliss comes in, and he was a guy that finished top 15 in the Heisman Trophy voting, if I'm not mistaken, right? So you got to find the right fit.
Who wasn't even the starter to start the game, and wasn't that great when he came in at first, but then just every week he started getting better and better and better under Lane Kiffin's system.
All right, so we got a big show for the rest of the show. Nick Underhill, we got Devin Snow. We got a lot to get to. OTB, Mailbag. Hour 2 coming back your way when we jump back live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to KTZBlinds.com. KTZBlinds.com is the website. K to Z Interiors and Outdoor Living. Been doing it since 2004. Brandon Barton and the team going to come out to your space, know your space, learn your space, change your space in a matter of minutes. How do I know that? Because they've done it multiple times for me. They've worked on multiple different rooms, multiple different areas, inside, outside. They can do that for you as well. And as I always tell you, sometimes it happens to be both and you don't even know it. So I would fully encourage you this holiday season, man, check out the gift of those motorized shades that they've got. I mean, it completely changes the entire dynamic of your home. Go to KTOZBlinds.com.
Yeah, those motorized shades, they turn your outdoor living area into just like to an extension of your home. It works seamlessly. It's great. And their approach over there, just make an informed decision. They can come into your house and they'll know your space better than you. And they'll just tell you exactly how to make your house look better and work better and more efficiently. Go check them out. KTZ Interiors and Outdoor Living, KTZBlinds.com.
These ice cubes could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they cradle and cool the crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Nicely done, ice cubes.
This menu is a masterpiece. Delivers every time.
This is the worst party ever. Raisin Cane's!
Let's go!
The party is saved!
Peter, Mr. Billingsley.
Celebrate the holidays with Raisin Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
You gotta believe in a dream. Believe. You gotta believe in a dream. Believe. You gotta believe. My whole team on wild.
I'm Gabrielle McLeod on behalf of the Louisiana Propane Dealers. I have spent hundreds of hours preparing for scholarship competitions. That preparation paid off when I won the Fitness and Talent Awards along with the title of Miss Louisiana. The Louisiana Propane Dealers are also pretty talented and want you to be prepared for when the power goes out. Visit LouisianaPropane.com to find out about propane generators and other safety tips. Louisiana Propane, it truly is the fuel for our future.
My father, J.B. Falgout, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even JB could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgout.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs. Set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online or text or call for free confidential help now.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Hey, they said I gotta come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane's studio.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 2 of OTB here live from the Raising Cane's studio. I can't wait to get Tay-Tay's thoughts on this story. Austin Thomas, who was just let go as the LSU general manager, is returning to Ole Miss to be their general manager. Obviously, this is not Austin's first time at Ole Miss. It wasn't his first time at LSU. He's been at Ole Miss. He's been at LSU. He had a stop there in College Station at Texas A&M. But more than just Austin, and great friends with Austin. Happy that he found a spot so quick. But it feels like Ole Miss and LSU are like doing a trade for a player to be named later. Like, it just feels like this is like a little bit of a back and forth there, Tay-Tay. And not just, again, not with Austin Thomas going back to Ole Miss again, but just between LSU and Ole Miss.
Yeah, you know, the pipeline between LSU and Ole Miss needs to just be an upside-down pineapple logo at this point. I mean, the swinging back and forth is kind of where we're at between the Rebels and the Tigers because, I mean, he started at LSU, then I believe it was A&M, back to Ole Miss, back to LSU, now back to Ole Miss. There's reports that Trinidad Chambliss, yesterday he goes, oh, well, I don't know what my future holds. We'll look at all options. Of course, everyone's going to link him to LSU. Kiffin basically takes his entire offensive staff with him to LSU. And a couple guys flipped on signing day from LSU to Ole Miss. I mean, it's almost like they have merged into one program. It's a little bit odd here, but yeah, Austin Thomas back second stint at Ole Miss.
It's so fast. I texted y'all that yesterday. I was like, this is just so humorous to me. Like when I saw Austin Thomas going to Ole Miss and like, congratulations to them. It's a great job. All that stuff. It's just like, and you could just put like anybody's name. You could put John Doe there. And it's just funny to me because it does. It seems like they're trading. I'll trade you, one head coach for one GM and a position coach. It's just like, it feels like Ole Miss is like, all right, well, you took our coach. We're just going to take everything as much as we can. If they've been at LSU in the last 12 months, we're going to take them. Just because. It's funny. It's funny to me. And it's so weird to me, like the college world of coaches and especially like general managers. Like what does that term mean? I still don't know if that term is like completely defined to me of what it means in the college football world. Like it is, of course, in the NFL world for me.
Right.
But like certainly if you leave a job in the NFL world as GM, you're certainly probably not going to be invited back to do that same job at the same place. So it's just fascinating to me of the college football world. I'm still trying to figure it out and play catch up. I'm just like, how does this guy go to the same place twice at two different places? So I don't know. It's a fascinating world for me. But I just found it funny yesterday. I like laughed out loud when I was driving in my car and I saw that they had hired him because it just seems like Ole Miss is doing everything they can just to land LSU people. Because they're pissed.
So Lane Kiffin brought GM Billy Glasscock with him from Ole Miss. So he replaced Thomas in the spot that he had held for the last 2 years. So that was, I believe, Austin's third stint, if I'm not mistaken, at LSU. but Austin did work under Lane Kiffin at Ole Miss in 22 and 23. So last week, I think this happened on the weekend. I'm not sure if we hit it here. Kelvin Bolden, who was at Ole Miss, went to LSU, went back to Ole Miss as well. So he's going to be a part of their front office staff there again.
Cool. Great. Super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, college football's wild to me.
Their running back coach, I think, also came here, Kevin Smith, and then he was like, nah.
And wasn't there rumors of like Frank interviewing or Frank
Yeah.
Ole Miss
There
as
were
well,
rumors
right?
about
Did if Smith
There are
come here?
rumors
Right.
that if Smith stayed here, he would go to Ole Miss, but Smith ended up staying at Ole Miss. And then, I don't know, this is just all really funny to me, because also they did it with the recruiting too. Like the signees were like flipping from LSU to Ole Miss, from Ole Miss to LSU. It's cracking me up. They're just like trading people off.
It kind of started last year, because your two defensive guys that entered the portal were Sage Ryan and Deshaun Womack.
Right.
Where did both of those guys go?
Right.
Ole Miss. When Logan Diggs left here 2 years ago, where did he go? Ole Miss.
Mm-hmm. I got it. Like, here's my real question: is like, take anybody's name. You can Austin Thomas, because we're talking about him right now. Glasscock, because we just talked about him, right? Like this whole general manager in college football world is such a new concept to everybody. Like, we're all trying to figure out this NIL world. We're all trying to figure out this recruiting people from other places and having to roster turnover, a new roster every single year. Like, what metric are we using to grade or judge or determine a general manager in college football? Like Austin Thomas, I heard all the time about how he's the best and he had this high paycheck and the salary and everything. Like, what metric are we using? Like, why is he good? Why is this Glasscock guy good? Like, what are we doing to determine that? I have no clue. Like, in the NFL, it's pretty cut and dry, right? Because you're hiring the coach.
Right.
You're bringing in these free agents every single year. I still think the waters are really muddy in college football to determine. I mean, I guess the coach and the AD and everything can see like a lot of the behind the scenes stuff. Mm-hmm. Certainly you get credit for like Glasscock get credits for like Trinidad Chambliss, but does he? Like, I have no idea. Like, what power do they hold? Like, because GMs in the NFL and all other sports organizations are like the top of the pyramid. Like, there's some like Belichick in New England, like he was the top of the pyramid. He was like the acting GM or whatever. But like the GM in college football is like down on the pecking order a little bit.
Yeah. I think it's probably a little bit different everywhere, but I think it's, roster management, roster retention, roster additions to the portal. And when I say management, to make sure that, you don't sign 7 receivers and not have an option at left tackle outside of your backup center.
Well, then if we're judging based on that, then the GM here has not done like a great job.
Yeah.
Right? Objectively, I love all. Like, I really enjoy. We same flag football play. It was like it was offensive line wasn't good this year.
Right.
Some issues on the defensive line, and like we just kept waiting. Brian Kelly said, "Wait till year 3. Judge me on year 3." Well, he just never had a complete roster, right?
Yeah.
I think they're also.
Sorry,
that's what I'm just saying.
I was just
that's the
gonna say
metric.
that I feel like they're also kind of like the middleman between LSU, because LSU has a really good NIL, like the play fly NIL max.
Yeah.
Like, they have a really good department in that. Like, they're probably ahead of a lot of people. And the Taylor and them that head that up, great. Like, they're awesome. But I think that the general manager is kind of the middleman between the team,
right?
Yeah,
and the coaches and the staff and everything and the roster and that NIL department that they have.
Yeah, and that highlights my question though. Like, what metric is used to determine how good a GM really is, right? Like, why? Because if they're going to get credit for things, they have to get blamed for things, right?
For sure.
And to your point, like, GMs in the NFL is roster management. Like you were just talking about, like, have you had the complete roster? No, I get it. Like, a lot of people want to say, hey, this guy here, like, he's considered top of the line and all that. Mm-hmm. I mean, what exactly have you won with him in that role? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
and maybe it's a completely different, because like I said, with the GM not having the ultimate control in college football, because you would think that's the AD and you would think that's the head coach. The GM is just like the head scout and the main communicator between the main conduit between a player and the coach or the AD or whoever it is.
I think it is a little bit different everywhere depending on where you're at. Like for Stanford, Andrew Luck is their GM, and he makes all the decisions. He makes the decisions on the head coach, the roster, the assistant coaches, like all those things.
So their AD doesn't.
No, it is Andrew Luck's football program.
Really?
Ron Rivera is the GM at Cal. Same situation. Now, Austin Thomas wasn't doing that here. Not going to do it at Ole Miss.
Yeah, but wasn't he also one of the most highly paid general managers?
Yeah. I'm saying, but it's going to be different everywhere.
Yeah.
Like Andrew Luck is more of an NFL GM at Stanford.
Yeah, you just like the title.
Like Shaquille O'Neal's the GM of basketball at Sacramento State.
But that, though, I feel like he's just like a brand ambassador kind of thing. Like with Shaq.
That's what I'm saying. It's a little different everywhere.
For sure.
Right. I guess that's my question. What did Austin Thomas do?
I think his was more of what Jake pointed out with like the roster management, and I think he had a lot to do with NIL. I think so.
Yeah.
With like the deals and getting the brands and all that. Like the Nike thing, I feel like he probably had a hand in that.
Right. And what he did might have been amazing. I'm trying to define
No,
it.
I've
Because
always
like
kind of
I don't think
that.
there's like a definitive thing right now. 'cause
Like
it's
Lane
new.
Kiffin coming in, he wants to bring in his guy because maybe he knows what his guy, like there's a defined role. And like we're saying, every GM might have a different role in every system. So
and
maybe that
Austin's role is different than what Lane wants his GM to be.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Austin. So it might not be like, Austin, I don't want you here, not because you're not good at what you do. It's just what you're doing is not what I want from my GM to do. That's not the role I want you to play.
So I'm saying, like, you got to define it, obviously, when you hire somebody, but it is going to be a different role in different places. I actually, like, if I'm hiring a general manager, like, I want them to be able to have the ability to design the roster, right? I want to give them that job, give them that responsibility. And then if I have a player, just like in the NFL, that I want to go get, then I want to be able to say, hey, I'm trading in the wild card here. Like,
Right.
go get this player.
Yep. I like that because it's a pro football model. It's a pro football approach. Like, if the roster's not good, the GM gets fired. If the team's not good, the coach gets fired.
Yeah.
If neither one of them are good, they both get fired.
Yeah.
And the AD more so acts like the owner.
Right.
Right. And so that would be cool, but like it's just a wild thing to wrap your head around in college football. That the head coach, who has always been the top dog in a program at college football, like won't have complete control of his roster. So that's what we're saying. Like in the pro football model, they do not have, they can make suggestions and say the GM, just like scouts in the NFL, GM in the NFL will be like, hey, offensive coordinator, head coach, quarterback coach, tell me who your top three, like what quarterback of this list would you want me to go after? And they'll take that into consideration.
Yes.
They're never going to go against the coach.
Yeah.
But it's just wild to me that with what college head coaches are being paid this day and age compared to what GMs are getting paid. I mean, we're talking 10 to 14 million to 750,000, right? There's a pretty big pay
a little
gap.
bit more than that, but I see what you're saying.
There's a big pay gap there.
Yeah.
That the head coach is still not going to be completely in charge of everything that happens.
Yeah, right.
And then if that's the case, then what's the job of the GM?
Yeah.
I guess it's managing the NIL stuff. Securing opportunities. No clue.
I would want my coach in college football because of what you just said. I would want them to have the final say in portal decisions. I would want the assistant coaches that are looking at the portal and the general manager to come up with a plan. Coach, 5 quarterbacks. Here's how we rank them. Here you go. Here's our information. You pick the one you want.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like you said, like the pay wage is completely different.
Yeah.
And like it's going to be closer attached. It's almost like in the portal is your head coach, like a GM and a draft choice in the NFL.
Right.
Like do your due diligence. Like you have a job to scout. Make sure that player is good enough to play here and fits in your system.
You got to bring me the couple guys, but I'm gonna still make the decision. But usually it's the GM in the professional football world. which college football is professional football now, but in the real professional football world, it's the GM that hires the coach, so technically he works for the GM.
Yeah.
And can be fired by him. It's just, it's a flip.
Again, that's like
college football, you're figuring it out. You're a little drunk right now. You're going to figure it out, though. It's great. We do have someone made the comment in the Bayou 4 chat here that said Austin Thomas was on the sidelines talking to BK during like game
he had a
management
headset
situations.
Yeah.
That
like
GMs
that part
don't do that.
That part I never understood what like having him on the sideline with a headset. Like I don't know what those communication
I feel like I
tactics
asked one time because I was like, "What? Why does the general manager have a headset on the sideline?" I feel like maybe you just say you didn't know. I feel like somebody told me he is in charge of like the timeouts or something.
The clock management.
Yeah.
I would assume like that would be the scenario. Hey coach, here's the situation. Hey, go for it here. Like the analytics tell you that because every staff has one of those.
Yeah.
It's not typically
It's not the general manager.
Yeah.
You don't want like that's a time-consuming job because you have to take you have to take mental reps of every single clock situation you can.
Right.
Like I was watching one last night in the NFL game. I was watching just a clock situation of when do you take this time out? There's like 33 seconds left. Like, do you take it now? Do you take it like when do you take it? Like you got to play through everything. It's a job to do that. So you need to be a GM.
No offense to him, that's a coach's job. Like you have to have coaching experience for that. And like she was talking about him being on the headset, like shoulder to shoulder with BK pretty much the entire game. I didn't pay as close attention when it was Frank, but yeah, I mean that's not something you should be doing as a GM. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, no. What else could he have been doing? Relaying personnel to BK? I'm trying to think of what other communication jobs there would have been.
I don't know.
Well, how fun. We're really unpacking some stuff in here.
No, I mean, but again, like if you're gonna have a general manager, like you got to define that role, and it's cloudy in college football compared to the NFL. NFL, like you said, you know what it is. College, I think it's different in every different location, and like that's what is a little bit different. And you're making close to $1 million per year in that role as well. So like you got some big responsibilities.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll take a break. More OTB. Actually, let's do this. Let's get a little OTB mailbag when we come back. So go ahead, get inside the Bayou 4 chat on YouTube. Get your OTB mailbag questions in. We'll get to as many as we can when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to pelicanroof.com, the website for Pelican Roofing in Lafayette, in Baton Rouge, boots on the ground, both locations, and check out the homepage of pelicanroof.com. Why do I tell you that? Because you will see the 5-star reviews, over 600 5-star reviews. You got testimonials right there on the homepage of past clients. I can tell you this, anytime you see a project that Pelican Roof is doing, it is different than everybody else. The entire process is clean. There's no huge mess. There's not trucks everywhere. There's not debris everywhere. No, it's just like they're going to get the job done. They're going to keep their workspace clean, efficient. PelicanRoof.com.
That's right. You'll see it right there. From humble beginnings to the industry leader here in Louisiana. Offices in Lafayette, offices in Baton Rouge. So what does that mean for you if you have a project going with them, a brand new roof replacement, roof repair, whatever it is? They will dedicate a project manager specifically to your job to get that TLC that they'll give to each and every single roof. So go check them out and check out financing options right there. PelicanRoof.com.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Supreme Jasmine is premium American-grown rice. From local farms to your table, every grain is supreme. Pick up a bag of Jasmine or any other of our Supreme American rice.
In South Louisiana, you can always count on good people coming together to help our children.
At Dreams Come True, we grant wishes for Louisiana children with life-threatening illnesses. But to do this, we need funds.
That's why we're trying to raise $100,000 for Dreams Come True by giving away the Blessed Children's School.
Make your backyard's dream come true while helping our kids.
Just go to dreampoolla.com and you can find out how your $25 donation might help win you a Duplessis pool.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. And when you're cooking with clean, affordable propane, you're cooking with gas. In the wintertime, nothing heats a home like Louisiana propane. And when you need hot water, propane's got you covered. Oh, and you won't regret that propane generator when the power goes out. I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and to find more information and to find a propane dealer near you, visit louisianapropane.com.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs, set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online or text or call for free, confidential help now.
I'm Lawyer Locke Meredith. If you're battling an insurance company because of a wreck not your fault and they're not calling you back or being fair, whether you hire us at all, give us a call, 272-5555, or email Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates. You have nothing to lose.
Hello, I'm Collins Meredith. If you've been injured on the job, you likely have a workers' compensation claim, but you
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in OTB. Before we get to OTB Mailbag, we'll remind you about our friends over at Marucci, the Marucci's Hitter's House, right there off of Segan.
Batters up.
Did you just say batters up?
Yep.
Alondra went in there, took some hacks on Friday. Look, you can as well. Baseball, softball. I know the warehouse sale is over, but that does not mean that you can't get a great deal right now. Obviously, with Christmas coming up, the season about to start here. A lot of teams get started in January. They have the latest. They have the greatest. They are the official bat of Major League Baseball. If you're looking for a new bat grip on your bat, on your golf club, they've got you covered. If you're looking for batting gloves, helmets, Marucci is a one-stop shop there. And again, you can go test out the bats as well. One of the great features they have over there, you can go buy your new bat, get in the cages immediately. It is the one-stop shop. You can check out all the information on their website. That is MarucciSports.com, MarucciSports.com. Check out the Hitter's House. I think we need to get you over there, Bo.
Oh, yeah, I'll take some cuts. Take some rips.
All right. Wish I wouldn't have heard that. It is now time for a little OTB Mailbag.
I have this special delivery for off the bench. And look, it is marked most urgent.
We'll be writing to you.
The internet. What the is the internet?
Hashtag OTB Mailbag. Is Alondra Taylor moving to Chicago to help T-Bob run a wake-up barstool? I don't want to speak for Alondra, but I can tell you it was 1 degree in Chicago earlier this week, and knowing her like I do, I'm not sure that she's looking forward to that.
I would not want to live in Chicago for a multitude of reasons, but I also would never want to work for Dave Portnoy ever in my life.
Yep, there you
I
go.
wouldn't ever want to interact with him, actually, like in any sort of capacity.
Because you respect him too much?
No.
Okay.
I actually don't respect him at all. I have zero respect for that man.
All right.
I'm not doing it just because I feel like Chicago sucks.
Chicago's actually a great place.
He also never asked us, so.
Chicago's fantastic. How do y'all feel about Chicago deep dish pizza?
Never had it.
I don't like deep dish.
You don't like deep dish. Have you ever had it in Chicago?
No, but I don't like.
I don't think
like
you can
deep
judge
dish
it by, like, and this is a real thing. It's not like one of those things. Well, you can only make bourbon in Kentucky. You can only like do this, like the Chicago, like the couple places that are popular in Chicago are like
Just
different.
the style,
They're built
though. I'm
different.
more of like a thinner.
Yeah, I mean
pizza,
it's a
so-
fork and knife situation for sure, but it's elite. Used to be this one spot we'd go. We'd play in Chicago every year, and we'd always stay at the Westin on
Yep.
Michigan Avenue.
Yep.
And I would have walked
Great
to
little
it.
steakhouse right by there too, on the corner.
Man, there's so much. Like
Yeah.
there's a ton, but you're right, there is. There's a couple blocks away. I could still take the little trip in my head right now, walking down it, and there's this little place we go eat every time. It wasn't one of the popular ones. It was just like this little hole in the wall bar, and it had an amazing deep dish. Look forward to it every year. But it is cold. It was cold one year. We played my rookie year. We played there on a Monday night, and it was so cold the night before. It was like negative 45 wind chill. This is like before Christmas, or the Christmas lights, and so I was like looking forward to seeing the Christmas lights on Michigan Avenue. And we were there the night before. Well, there was a 1/4 inch of ice on the inside of my window because it was so cold.
No.
They had one of those AC units that like blew that
Yeah.
was like under the window.
Yeah.
Yep. 1/4 inch under. So I got to get like a blow dryer, and I blow dried like one little hole so I could see outside.
It's a no for me, dog.
It's chilly.
To be fair, I've never been there, though, so maybe I would like it, and I just don't know. but-
Everybody I know that says like that's the coldest city they've been to, though. Like, they call it the Windy City for a reason. There's high buildings. Apparently, the wind is like awful.
There's a couple that like fall into that category.
Tell them
Here
to quit going in the winter.
Indianapolis
Just
is-
go in the summer. It's beautiful.
Here, Indianapolis is really cold.
During the combine, yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't sound great.
Pretty frigid. Like the wind is what matters. Like Kansas City's
Yeah.
not the coldest place.
Yep.
When you play on Arrowhead, that wind is miserable. Cleveland, same situation. Not the coldest places, but when that wind gets involved.
Yep. And this brings us to our next question here. OTB Mailbag. What is the coldest game you ever played in? And that was certainly it. The night before, it was minus 45 wind chill. There was actually a wind chill warning. They said do not go outside for more than 5 minutes at a time because you will start developing ice crystals in your lungs.
What?
But we played on Monday night, and it was a little heat wave came through. It was minus 22 wind chill. So no crystal ice lines, but it was Vaseline. You'd have to pick Vaseline in your nose so your boogers didn't freeze and become like little shards of glass in your nose and give you nosebleeds.
That's insane.
You see, that's too cold. You can't do that.
It's football weather.
That's beyond football weather.
That's not football weather.
So my question was like negative 45. I think it's an unprecedented situation like for outdoor sports. Like if the game was on Sunday night instead of the Monday night, would they have canceled the game? If there's like literally a warning that says do not be out there for more than 5.
I don't know. That's a different level. Like my coldest was -7, and that was miserable. Now I don't like. If you could start talking about -7, -11, -17, like, is there that big of a difference? I don't know. But it was like in running backs, we don't
At that
wear
point,
sleeves.
it probably goes by like 10 degrees increments of actually feeling it.
Right.
Probably.
Like we don't, you don't wear sleeves. You can't wear the Vaseline on the arms either because like fumble. Obviously you can't. So like it was like immediately you came off the field, you threw the big heavy coat on, even if it was like for a play, and then you took it off and then you ran back in there. It was
Yeah, to
bad.
your point though, it's like when it like if you, on the flip side of heat, like 72 and 82 is a lot different. 82 and 92 is a lot different. 92 and 102 is a lot different. But like when you go from like 15 to 5, it's not that much different.
Yeah.
Now 15 to -5, you start feeling it. It's piercing a little bit. Certainly -15 pierces a lot more. -40, death.
Yeah.
There was a dude in our chat yesterday from like North Mississippi, and we were talking about how it was like 28 degrees here, and he goes, "Y'all think that's cold? Come up here in North Mississippi, it's 21." I'm like, buddy, that's the same thing. Come on.
We used to roll our windows down in the middle of winter when it
Wow.
got above 32. It was like, oh, thank God.
That's fun.
Yeah. But I'll tell you what, the humid cold is different.
It is.
The cold
It
down here
sticks
does
to you. It like seeps into your
Yeah,
bones.
I mean, there's a little bit of humidity up in Green Bay because it's by the water,
Yeah.
but it's not like the humidity here.
Hashtag OTB Mailbag. How much manage could a manager manage if a manager could manage a manage?
So much manages.
True.
Like if it's
Upper
Glasscock
management.
or Austin Thomas, like a general amount.
That was good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
OTB Mailbag, hashtag here. I did it backwards. Hashtag OTB Mailbag. On a
Hashtag
scale of
ask
1 to
the
10, on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad does Flynn hate Tyler Shuck? 0. I don't hate him at all. I love him. I think he's great. I've told y'all, I'm a new fan of the Saints. And
we talked about it yesterday.
I don't remember ever saying a bad word about him. Just because I talked positive about somebody else.
Positive about Spencer
Doesn't mean I
Rattler,
hate-
because Spencer was doing good things, and you wanted him to get some more help and guys make a play here or play there. Tyler Shucker's come in and found a way to win those games that they couldn't win, that they got close to winning, and he deserves all the credit for that.
Yeah.
The Saints quarterback room is in a healthy place right now.
Yeah.
Saints quarterback room is very healthy.
It is.
And I know people might not. There's some people that don't want to hear that. They're just hell bent on drafting a quarterback. But
That's
just
stupid.
talking in NFL circles, the Saints and other teams feel like they're in a good spot. So you go get a game changer at edge rusher, a game changer at receiver, wherever you feel like at 5, 6, 7, wherever you're drafting, and you don't have to make a move. I said 5 in front of it. I guess it still counts.
Yeah.
So you got a good
never matters.
situation.
You say those things.
Yeah. In my opinion, I think the first thing that you need to draft is a receiver.
Receiver.
Chris
and an edge
Olave
rusher.
is just not
I
doing
mean,
it.
you could
Like,
say a couple of different positions. And
for
people are
sure.
like, yeah, I get
yeah,
it.
no,
Yeah, for sure.
like we've talked about
can
it.
back
You
that up.
have a 2 at every single position that you have, so you can draft literally anything in the first round, and it'd be a good one if you draft the right person. But I would love if you go out there and get just like a stud receiver in the first round.
All these people talking about drafting quarterbacks, go ahead and give me a quarterback in the upcoming draft that you know for sure is better than Tyler Shuck. There's not one out there. There's not. You could say, oh, Mendoza. Are you
could
sure
say
they're
that
better
any
than
year,
Tyler
though.
Shuck?
Hashtag
But
OTB
you're right.
Mailbag. What was your conclusion on portal quarterbacks? Missed it this morning.
I don't think we got a conclusion
Yeah,
yet.
so I guess we're waiting for the totality of the group and what it is in the portal of like what we think's in there right now. I think that Sam Levitt would fit exactly what you're trying to get done in a Lane Kiffin offense.
I'm a quarter and a half into watching Sam Levitt film. Not great so far.
I think you need to go back to a year ago when he wasn't trying to play through injury.
Okay. He might be injured here. Got to see how he plays.
So he is coming off of an injury. And there's some people that are like, he's not going to be ready for the season. Everything I've seen says April, May, good to go. So,
yeah.
I mean, he may miss spring,
What
but
was
also
the
he's been
injury?
in college for 3 years, so it doesn't.
What was the injury?
He had like 2, right, Jake? It was a.
Yeah, I don't even remember.
I think one of them was an ankle. And I don't remember the other. He
All
had
right,
2 different injuries.
Let me ask y'all this: Give me 4 legit options
Yeah,
to
Liz
watch some
Frank.
film on.
So there you go.
Liz
Liz
Frank.
Liz
Which
Frank,
one? That's
okay.
ankle, foot. I don't.
That's
know
foot.
exactly.
Top of the foot, I believe.
Oh, Liz Frank.
All right, 4
I know Liz
legitimate,
well, unfortunately.
4 legitimate options, like that are in the portal.
Yeah, and it's hard to like come to a conclusion here, basically because hell, Lane Kiffin got a guy from Ferris State last year. Like we're not going to be making that big of a deep
And
dive.
looking, if Trinidad Chambliss finds a way to get another year and put himself in the portal, him.
Yeah, his
Because you
comments
already know
yesterday
what that
were-
looks like within that offense.
Yeah, his comments yesterday were pretty a little open-ended, weren't they? Yeah. He wasn't real definitive on anything.
All right, I'll give you 4. Dylan Raiola.
Oh boy.
I mean, you asked for legitimate options.
Is he though? Okay, let's go.
His numbers are better than you think.
He's so cringe.
I mean, I agree.
So cringe.
Do we want to include Lagway? So
I
Lagway.
just don't know if he fits. Like,
I don't
but
either.
Again, what does a fit mean, really?
But I mean, I'm just thinking of guys that are.
DJ,
in the
yeah, I
portal
think that makes
currently.
sense though. We'll do-
Sam Levitt.
Okay.
And CJ Bailey.
Who's that again?
He's from NC State.
What's his name? Sam Bailey?
CJ.
CJ. All right. Learn something new every day here on the show.
Those are just the names that have been mentioned the most, like nationally.
Okay.
I don't know if LSU's interested in Neil.
Dylan. Hey, Dutch.
Hashtag OTB Mailbag. Hashtag Ask Flynn. What play do you remember more in the 41-34 Bama game? Underthrown screen in your own red zone or the throwback from early Doucette? Great hands, by the way.
Underthrown screen. Like the interception?
Screen.
I don't think it was a screen. It was a naked bootleg. When I threw an interception on?
I don't know.
It was a naked bootleg. I just didn't get it over the defensive end. We've seen it 1,000 times. Most memorable play. I remember the deep ball to... All right.
It restarted.
I remember the deep ball to D-Bird down the right sideline for a tutter. That was fun. Remember a couple picks, 3 in the second quarter.
You remember handing it off to me?
No.
No.
Not very memorable.
Hashtag OTB Mailbag. Should the first Christmas movie I'll watch with my girls be Ernest Save Christmas or Jingle All the Way? Jingle All the Way.
Jingle
Both
All the
are
Way
great.
is,
Ernest is great.
Jingle All the Way, though.
I hadn't seen Ernest in a long time. Just go Santa Claus, dude.
And that wasn't a choice. They weren't asking about that one.
Okay.
Hashtag OTB Mailbag. Do you think that Kiffin and staff could develop Lagway into a good quarterback?
I mean, it's kind of what and what, right? Because you haven't seen a ton from Lagway in 2 years, but also you have no reason to believe the Lane can't.
I think DJ needs about a redshirt year. I think he needs a couple of years to mature into his body. I think every kid's a little bit different on how they grow. I think he grew so fast. I think he's going to continue to deal with soft tissue injuries, a little here, a little there. I think he's old. I think he's supremely talented. I just think he needs a little time to cook.
Last one. Hashtag OTB Mailbag. Hashtag Ask Flynn. Why doesn't My High have a holiday edition?
I don't know. Like apple cider.
Yeah, like the hell? What was
I don't know.
it?
Like apple cider, like an eggnog flavored
Yeah.
hydration drink.
I don't think any of it would be good if you did.
Y'all ever seen that Saturday Night Live skit? I think it was a commercial of like the cookie dough Gatorade, and they're like eating.
No.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Huck would love it.
Huck, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Huge Gatorade guy.
All right, easy, everybody.
God, Huck loves it. It's his favorite hydration.
Let's go to break.
Tastes way better than My High.
Taste?
Bad clock management. Go to break.
Gatorade. Hydration, My High. I actually think My High tastes delicious, Matt.
I do too.
It's objectively better than anything.
The blue one, whatever that flavor that is.
Oh, yeah.
that's
Iceberry
what
Blast. You
Yeah.
I actually like the flavor that's the color of Matt's shirt.
Island Ice Blast.
Yep.
Wow, he let us try that one in the studio one time. I
Yeah,
remember that.
what he said. All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raids and Canes studio.
Off the bench.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient, and the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Meredith with Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan & Associates. We take great pride in educating our clients about their rights. Whether you're injured at work or while you drive, call our office at 272-5555. Knowledge is power, and you should know your rights after an injury.
Hi, I'm Sean Fagan of Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan & Associates. When insurance companies have been unfair, we've never been afraid to go to trial. fighting hard to protect your rights, we never settle a case out of convenience. We only settle when it's right for you. Whether you hire us at all, give us a call.
Most roofers just replace your shingles. At Pelican, we diagnose your roof, digging deep down to find the root cause of your roof symptoms. Now call for me? Good. We don't ignore your roof's issues, we address them. Let's just take care of this right here, helping your roof to become the best version of itself. Interesting that you would say that. How does that make you feel? So call Pelican Roofing for your free roof checkup today.
And buy brands on one lot. Shop BayouAutomotive.com.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in OTB. I want to remind you about our friends over at Boudreaux's Electrical Services. Boudreaux'Electrical.com. Top right corner of the website. Get that free Generac quote. Also, check out the Boudreaux Boost right there on the homepage. It is better care, better service. New customer one-time service visit, exclusive maintenance offer for Generac generators. Air-cooled generators, $199. Liquid-cooled generators, $299. Claim your boost on the website today. It's more power. It's more protection. It is the ultimate peace of mind when you call 985-397-1562 or 225-300-9389. You can check them out on the website today. That's Boudreaux'Electrical.com.
Y'all get a chance to watch the game last night? Monday Night Football?
I did.
Steelers hosting Miami Dolphins in a cold game. Football weather last night for sure.
Big dub for your boy.
Yeah, the guy looked good last night. Look out right now. The Steelers. They people were writing them off a couple weeks ago when they were faltering a little bit.
Yeah.
The Ravens had got Lamar Jackson back. Joe Burrow was coming back. They're like, well, the Steelers. But now they are holding on to that lead, NFC North. And currently, the season ended today, set to host a playoff game. So
Against?
Who do we
LA
say
Chargers.
the Chargers. That's right. So they would be the fourth seed, and the Chargers currently have the same record as the Bills, but hold the tiebreaker. So currently in the AFC, the Chargers are the first wild card.
Division record, I think, is the first.
Does
I'm
it go
not
to
mistaken.
conference
If
route?
you don't have a head-to-head.
Okay.
I thought it
He
went
goes to division or conference?
I thought it went division.
Could be the conference.
Could be the conference. But the Chargers haven't lost a division game. They are 5-0 in division.
Right.
So if they beat the Broncos, they will sweep the division this year.
So they've already beat the Broncos once?
Yeah.
So they're 5-0. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, swept the Chiefs, swept the Raiders, beat the Broncos once.
Well, last night was that was a Jacob Hester type of game last night. That's why I was like kind of shocked that you didn't like the cold weather games, because like it turns into a meathead low man wins situation.
I didn't like them. I just think when I think football weather, I think like, and maybe it's because I'm from the South. I think like a bazillion degrees, all the humidity in the world, sweat in your cleats, because like that's what we know.
Yep. And look, the Steelers are a good football team. I'm not going to say they're great, but they got a really good, especially in the cold weather. Watch out for them in the cold weather, especially if they're going to host a playoff game. That's why these next couple of weeks are really important for them. Kenneth Gainwell, Jaylen Warren, a really good 1-2 punch in the backfield. Like there was, I think the first drive of the second half yesterday, it was like 6 runs in a row, 6 runs, like bam, 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 eating up some yards, then heavy play fake touchdown to none other than Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Yeah, of course.
MVS, for whatever reason, we all learned that he was on the Steelers last night as he caught a touchdown.
Him and Adam Thielen.
Yep. Well, like the Steelers, they have some, him and Adam Thielen, which is wild. He actually looked pretty good in his uniform too. Like that, they had a good looking receiving core yesterday. But I think they have a few roster challenges for the Steelers right now. They have a good roster. I'm not going to say it's a great roster, but they got some experienced guys, and I'm cheering for him hard, obviously. And of course, they got a 42-year-old quarterback, but playing his ass off. He playing really well, staying, and as the weather gets colder, he and that offense are going to get better. So I'm hoping they host the game, and unfortunately, I hope they win a playoff game. That's my goal for them. I hope if this is Aaron's last run, I hope he goes out as winning a playoff game or goes out on a shield.
Yeah. If it's the Chargers, I hope they lose by 40. But other than that, I'll be rooting for them.
And that's why I love like Aaron, Matthew Stout, like old school tough dudes, man. Old school tough, and it's fun to watch those guys play. So,
all right,
we got a couple more weeks of it, of a career watching A-Rod.
All right, we'll play a little catch up here. We've got Devin Snow, we've got Nick Underhill. We have a lot coming your way in hour number 3. More OTB when we come back live from the Raising Cane's studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to getgordon.com. Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. When you go to the homepage there, you can have a chat with a live agent. You also can check out cases they can handle for you in the courtroom. You can check out past client results, all right there at your fingertips. So go to the website today, see what they can do for you. Always remember, you can pick up the phone, give them a call anywhere in the state of Louisiana. All you got to do is put your area code followed by 888-8888. Get Gordon and get it done.
That's right. Give them a call. If anywhere in Louisiana, like literally top, bottom, middle, left, right, whatever it is, if you've been injured, Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys are here to fight for you. Here to fight for everybody in Louisiana and get what you deserve. So if you or a loved one has suffered an injury due to somebody else's negligence, you need a Louisiana personal injury attorney that gives back to the community and cares about Louisiana. So just remember that if something happens, it's not your fault. Get what you deserve. Let somebody fight for you. That's Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. GetGordon.com.
With all the delicious chicken finger options, it was an impossible decision.
How about a box combo? Good. Now what can I get for you?
No, I want a Caniac combo with extra cane sauce, no slaw, 2 extra toast, and a half sweet tea, half lemonade. Celebrate the holidays with Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love.
South Louisiana, it's turnaround season, and River Parish Contractors is calling in the best of the best. We're hiring pipe fitters, iron workers, boiler makers, combo and structural welders, rig welders, carpenters, crane operators, dirt operators, and more. If you're ready to work, ready to earn, and ready to build something that lasts, call Big Jake at 318-547-1000 or go to rpcontractors.com. River Parish Contractors. Let's get building.
These ice cubes could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they cradle and cool the crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Nicely done, ice cubes.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
The Windsor Senior Living Community in Mandeville, Louisiana is a beautiful, vibrant apartment community geared toward seniors. They are nestled right in the heart of Mandeville, where seniors live a more carefree lifestyle in spacious apartments with the peace of mind that comes from having a little extra help. Call the Windsor at 985-624-8040 to schedule a lunch and tour. Come see how the Windsor can be your passport to peace of mind.
Lock Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates has won for our clients over $175 million over the decades, but our greatest success is our clients who have chosen and trusted us to help them. Whether you hire us at all, give us a call. You've got nothing to lose.
Hi, I'm Sean Fagan. If you get injured, you could be staring at medical bills, repair costs, and lost income. Life can be turned upside down. At Lock Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, we'll work to turn your world right side up. Hire us, and like thousands of our clients, you'll be glad you did.
BRAC teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore, to run wild, and even soar. You imagined, we delivered. Gold. BRAC, your #1 park system in the nation.
Looking for the ultimate game day experience? Come to the Queen Casino in Baton Rouge. Savor game day platters and snacks, plus drink specials at 1717 Kitchen.
All right, welcome back here off the bench. I want to give a huge shout out to the good folks over there at Rejuvame, rejuvamemedical.com. If you're not feeling yourself, if you're feeling a little down in the dumps, a little low energy, yeah, that kind of happens. It's natural. That's how our bodies work. They stop making as much testosterone, hormones, whatever, little imbalances. So the hormone replacement experts in Louisiana for over 10 years now. So go check them out. Maybe get some blood work done, get some blood work drawn, and get feeling back to yourself. Get feeling back to your youthful self, your youthful nature, right over there at Rejuvame Medical. Go check them out at their website, rejuvamemedical.com. See their list of services they can provide you or a spouse, whoever it is. Also, peptides. We're about to get in the peptide game. We just talked to them yesterday about it. We're scheduling an appointment here pretty soon. Peptides for everything. Get feeling better, get looking better. Oh, we're going to be like superhumans walking around here. Not a big deal.
It's not if you go to Rejuvame.
It's not a huge deal at all. So go check them out. Get feeling better. There's no excuses. It's a thing. There's a fix for it.
Like Rob Van Winkle once said, if there was a problem, I'll solve it. And that's what they do over at Rejuvame.
Mm-hmm. And they do it the best. I was counting you got Polaroids over here on the wall?
Yeah.
From
Years ago.
Past years.
Yeah.
And I was counting the Polaroids. Y'all take pictures, you and T-Bob, and with whoever the guest was or somebody in here. And I counted 5 backward L's from you, Jake.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
Shockingly embarrassing for you. Bad luck.
I've always told you I didn't care about it as much as you did.
No, apparently you love it.
I actually would take backwards L pictures and send them to you.
Oh, Brian Kelly's doing it. I got to do it now.
To you, Bull, and Jesse.
I want to be just like PK.
I would send them to y'all.
Yeah.
Backwards.
But you were serious, though.
I'd say like 40% serious, 60% trolling you. So, yeah, look.
You were just sitting there. I'm so excited for this 3rd year of the BK era. I'm going to adopt his backward L.
If I told you I wasn't excited when they hired him, thinking it was going to be much better than it was, I'd be a liar. I don't know how you do sports radio. I guess you do it like everybody else. I don't. I admit when I was wrong, and I was wrong on that.
I only do it for 6 months.
Yeah, well, I guess you do it like everybody else. I didn't say how long you've been doing it. I was wrong.
So are you here to admit about the backward L? That you were wrong when you did the backward L?
I'll still do it. I was more wrong about Brian Kelly being good at LSU or highly successful. He's okay. Not where he needed to be. Backwards L. Back like it never left. Just like us.
It stinks. Get rid of it.
Off the bench.
Go to Rouses.com.
They don't do the backward L there.
Maybe. You never know. Go to Rouses.com to
They
find
don't
that
have to fake
location
it.
nearest you.
They don't have to fake spirit.
Go to weekly ads. Why? Because there's great savings. Go get all your holiday meals there at your local Rouses. Complete with sides, desserts, everything for your holiday party, for Christmas Eve, for your Christmas lunch, for your Christmas dinner, whatever it is. Go to Rouses.com.
Did you just do that whole... You talked about Rouses, how great they were, and you did the dumb backwards L. That is not that. I want to apologize for my partner in crime over here. He didn't mean it.
God, my thumb's really jacked up.
Rouses is better than that. They're above the backward L. They're like the opposite of the backward L. They actually can do everything that they say they're going to do. They don't have to fake it because they're the best. They're the best grocery store around. They support Louisiana. So get your groceries there. Rouses Market.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
I'm Lawyer Locke Meredith. We are honored and humbled to receive from our clients in Google. Based on 5-star client reviews, the designation of our law firm is highly recommended. Whether you hire us at all, please give us a call, 272-5555. You have nothing to lose.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Meredith. Injuries happen when you least expect them to, making your life more complicated. At Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, we know this and we strive to help each of our clients during these times. Whether you hire us at all, give us a call at 272-5555.
South Louisiana, it's turnaround season, and River Parish Contractors is calling in the best of the best. We're hiring pipe fitters, iron workers, boiler makers, combo and structural welders, rig welders, carpenters, crane operators, dirt operators, and more. If you're ready to work, ready to earn, and ready to build something that lasts, call Big Jake at 318-547-1000 or go to rpcontractors.com. River Parish Contractors. Let's get building.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient. And you will have your pool in no time.
First, Jacob Hester and
Matt Flynn
are taking over Off the Bench, presented by All-Star Toyota. Tune in for some naughty and nice sports talk this Christmas season. Live from
Raising Cane's
studio, here's Jacob Hester and
Matt Flynn.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 3 of OTB. 9 o'clock here on a Tuesday morning, so you know what that means. Our guy, Nick Underhill, New Orleans.football, joins us. Last week, my man was a little under the weather, so glad to see he is feeling better. And, Nicholas, is that a San Jose Sharks hat that you're wearing?
It is, yeah. If you offered me $17 billion to name one player, current, past, present, couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
But they got a good hat.
You know what? And I have like a pretty strong sports mind. I don't know that I could either. I feel like almost every other franchise, you threw anybody else out there, I feel like I can name somebody. For the San Jose Sharks, I don't think I have anything for you.
Yeah, like if I wasn't playing with you in NHL 95 and you're a hockey player, I have no idea who you are.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. All right, fair enough. Hopefully you're feeling better as well.
I'm good to go.
And certainly going to feel better after a nice Saints performance, a victory, back-to-back wins. As Lou Brown said in Major League, that's called a winning streak. It has happened here before. So the Saints get it done again. I don't know. I'm kind of enjoying the ride that the Saints are giving us right now because I know a lot of people want them to lose and get a better draft choice, but it's been more exciting. It's been a lot of fun to see Tyler Shuck continue to grow and develop.
No, I mean, nobody was more into the draft pick when things were looking bad than me. I think at this point, win out. If you went out, you have a real answer at the thing you'd be searching for an answer at. And if you actually have your quarterback, the path to the rebuild is so much shorter. And I'm kind of starting to believe a little bit. Like I think there's definitely stuff that he can be better at, but
yeah.
I mean, he looks, he's doing things, and some of the stuff outside of the structure of the play is kind of unbelievable. He had that play to the left, like it was the Notre Dame pass from last year, basically, where he was drifting to the left, created the throwing lane, hit the sidearm, throw through the little pump fake, duck under, like Wemby move to get out into the sneak. The aggressiveness on 3rd and long. I did a study going into this game. He's first in the league in 3rd and long, call him 3rd and long, 3rd and 8 and longer. First in the league in 3rd and long in completion percentage, QB rating, yards per attempt. And you saw it again in this game. Like in those big moments, he kind of steps up. Now, beginning of games, I think some of that's the script, but I also think it's him. It takes him a little a little too long to get going. You can't play 3-quarter games every week. I think there's some stuff in the pocket that could be a little bit better still. But man, like you're seeing some stuff here. And if you're redrafting the quarterbacks today off the evaluation, I'm positive he doesn't go 3rd, and like I'm positive that he doesn't go 1st if you were re-racking him today. I'm pretty encouraged by what we're seeing right now.
So I think that we all kind of feel the same way. We've seen a rookie playing quarterback that has found a way to win games the last 2 weeks when that hasn't been. These quarterbacks are dealing with a roster deficit, right? On most weeks that they're playing football, there's a little bit of a I don't know if you're ever going to line up head-to-head and say we got a better roster. Maybe this week coming up, but it's just not a weekend. So you figured out as a rookie, which is hard to do. It's hard to play quarterback. It's hard to play any position as a rookie, but let alone put a team on your back and do it. So I think they do have the answer. I think that I don't think what you're feeling right now is outside the box, but also want to know, have the Saints, we hope they did when they hired him, but have they found their answer at head coach too? It seems like he's starting to get more comfortable. And of course, everything looks better with wins. I get that. But when you look at the game management, the play designs, the play calling, all the stuff, is Kellen Moore starting to find his stride a little bit?
Yeah, they're getting better at it. And look, some of the stuff that I think, you kill him for, and it's like, why would he call that? Well, look, sometimes you got to be able to run a running play between the two guards, and like they just can't because they can't get blocks there. And I don't know what the answer is. Like I don't know if you just stop running that stuff, but you kind of have to try. And a lot of the times where I become frustrated with them is stuff like that, and then you kind of evaluate like, hey, like why am I questioning that? And it's like you probably shouldn't be. The fake tush push, like every time he tries to get like cute, like I think it kind of backfires on him a little bit. But I think he's doing better. I think he's finding his stride. I think he's got his legs underneath him a little bit more than he did earlier in the season. Like you said, winning kind of cures everything. But I also think seeing the buy-in this late into a season where for a while it was a pretty tough grind, I think that says something too. Obviously, I think there's a lot of areas where he can still get better. I think there's areas for growth, but I think you're seeing that progression with him. And when they first hired him, one of the people in the front office, I'm talking to him, and I don't think they care that I'd say this. Like, I was talking to him behind the scenes. They're like, "Hey, look, like he's young. He's gonna have to develop a little bit too. But there's a lot of promise here. Like, really smart, all these positive traits." And I think that's kind of the trajectory that we see. If he's growing with this roster, learning how to be a head coach. The scripted plays are a big issue though. Like I'm baffled that you can kind of go every single week spanning two quarterbacks now where you really just don't have anything going there. And I don't know what the answer to that is. It's usually where bad teams look their best. Like last year, Kubiak would get them off to a fast start, and then you would remember by mid-second quarter that all these guys were injured and there were no answers. It's kind of the reverse here. Like they got to the end of this game and they're making plays with Kevin Austin Jr. and like Devon Bailey's out and Cesar Ruiz is out. All these guys are out and they're moving the ball, but at the beginning, like they can't. And I'm not sure I understand it. I've asked Kellen about it probably 12 times this season. He doesn't understand it either. It's a very weird thing, I guess. Like when you're airmailing a ball and stuff too, like it's on the quarterback in the execution as well. But very weird that they can't get a game started. But overall, like I think it's trending the right way. 5-6 weeks ago, I probably would have had a more negative answer. And I think it's, that's a good sign that you're kind of trending the right way going into the end of the season. That goes to the beginning with like the draft pick and the wins. Like if you have all this positive momentum, I think it builds culture. It helps you be better going into the next season. It probably helps you attract some free agents where they see something and they see something building as opposed to just kind of, as like a sinking ship. So yeah, I mean, look, I think a lot of stuff is going the right way right now.
Nick, give Kellen Moore a grade. We got 3 games left in the season. Give him a grade for right now.
Yeah, given what they've had, what the roster is, where they've went, I'd probably say like a I don't know, like it feels like a cop out answer, but it kind of feels like a C to me. I would probably be higher on him and look, I know you like there's disagreement on when it should happen, how it should happen. I think they waited way too long to go to Shuck. I really do. Maybe he needed it. Maybe what we're seeing isn't what we would have saw in week 5. So maybe that's a fake answer, but I would have cut bait after week 4 and moved on to it and just been building to find out what you have. I think they're kind of lucky to be in a position to where they feel this positive about their quarterback. Because if you're looking at the circumstance and you're seeing how it plays out, like all these guys are getting hurt, like the attrition's going to happen. You get into the back half of the schedule, like is there going to be enough there to evaluate it? I think they've been lucky that he's played as well as he has. I know that there's a little bit of surprise in the building that it has been as overwhelmingly good as it is. But I'd say probably C- C is probably where I'd be at with it. But I think if you kind of cut it in half and you go forward, I'd probably be a little bit higher on it. So I guess it's how you finish and not how you start. And maybe we should weigh the end more than the beginning. But I definitely think there's been some rough moments in this. I thought training camp, I think when we see it next year, it's going to look completely different. And I think there's been some learning experiences which are valuable, but I can't get above a C on them right now.
All right. So for me and Flynn, we talked about this yesterday, looking at the quarterback room, it does feel healthy. I think Tyler Shuck has, raised his level of play like we're talking about. I think with what Spencer showed, if a situation popped up in the middle of a season, you feel good about where he is as well. So I think the quarterback room's healthy. So with that being said, in the draft, if it's not quarterback, no matter where the Saints pick, like what is the most pressing need? We talked about edge rusher. We talked about a true number 1 receiver. But for you, somebody that covers the Saints every single day, where are you going to go for the Saints in the draft?
All things being equal, and I think in a different situation, I would be all edge. Like I think you absolutely have to get that. But given where they're at right now, and you have the young quarterback, and I think trying to help him succeed and find out if you have not just a guy for 26, but like your franchise guy. I think my early assets, if all things are equal, I'm not drafting a lesser player just to support him. But if all things are equal, I go getting him help. Tyler Shuck. I'm building the offense first. If I got two guys on my board and I see them equally, and that probably is wide receiver. I wouldn't be mad if they won enough games to put them outside of Carnell Tate and Jordan Tyson. And you could even sell me easily on Sadiq, the Oregon tight end. I think just being a guy that kind of likes to play outside the pocket, likes to attack up the seams, go over the middle, having that type of guy play maybe more 12 personnel, that might help your run game a little bit. I wouldn't be mad at building your team like that. Definitely got to get more guards. All of them, like as many guards as you can get. Like just bring them in. I'm interested where you guys fall on this one. Like if Jeremiah Love's there and he's your highest graded player on your board, are you drafting? A lot of people like are against drafting a running back in the first round, but like we're in a league where like it's not Seattle 3 anymore. You've taken a guy out of the box. There's one less guy in the box. Defenses are smaller. Like if you can run on them, like I'm not mad at it. I'm curious where you guys fall on that one.
I'm going to be biased in my answer, obviously, but yeah, if you've got a game changer at that position, I mean, the Eagles won the Super Bowl last year. Who was their best player? It was Saquon Barkley. Now, I mean, there's not a lot of Saquon Barkley.
Saquon was the final piece to the puzzle.
Okay, but why'd they win?
That's the argument, yeah.
Oh, yeah, but they won because they got a game changer at running back, though.
Yeah, but they had a full offensive line. They had stud receivers.
Okay, but what unlocked it?
He was the last piece. He wasn't the first piece.
Okay, but he might have been.
We need like 55 first pieces.
Okay, but he might have been the only piece that worked as well. Like you had everything else. Okay, you had everything else,
all right,
and you didn't win until you got a running back.
Take him with 12. See how long. You're the GM. I'll make you forever, I guess. But
that's the argument. Like, yeah. I mean, some people feel that the running back should be like a force multiplier. Yeah.
The quarterbacks are never
the force multiplier.
Ever give their,
that's a great
their
term. I love that term. The force multiplier. It's hard to find.
Go ahead. Tell
first
them.
Round.
Okay.
Here's my thing on the draft. And okay, I get it. Like I wouldn't like hate it. Okay, I'm just trying to be a counterweight here to you, Jake. You're so running back heavy all the time. You don't take a running back in the first round. You just don't do it unless he's going to be this guy that's going to have 120 yards rushing and 80 yards pass or receiving every single game. You just don't do it, especially like with all the needs. If that's a final piece, like if you were a playoff team and you're looking for one guy and you just don't have it, then yeah, you go to the final piece. But like, look, you got an offensive-minded coach, you got a quarterback of the future. You fix the offense first. You're at such a talent deficit on the defensive side of the ball, but you're still playing amazing defense right now. You got a good defensive coordinator. I think the last couple of weeks they are second in the NFL on yards allowed, only behind the Texans right now. So like, they're playing really good. So, yeah, you boost some stuff. But if you really believe you have your quarterback of the future and you have an offensive-minded coach, you fix that offense first in the draft.
Yeah, I'm with you. I fall in the same place. On the running back thing, I kind of fall in the middle. And I do think that the value of them is kind of changing a little bit with just where the league's going from where it was 10 years ago. But, yeah, it kind of does feel like a finishing piece, and not having the guards, it feels like you're wasting time. But at the same time, like if you're just building, I'm all about just getting the talent and then figuring it out. And man, if you've been drafting offense, like it's a bad place to be just overall as a team. I think though that we can even have this conversation and be like, I don't know if they're ready for it when they've been drafting first and second round offensive linemen for like the last 8 years out of like 70% of the drafts, and it still feels like it's not there. That's kind of a damning commentary on how that's kind of come together. But yeah, I'm with you, man. Like I'm building around the quarterback. I want to see what he can do. I'm getting that side right first, all things being equal, and then I'm focusing on the other side because I'm not wasting time with Shuck and not being funny. Like he's 26, like he's a second round pick. You'll be into the second year of the contract next year. You only have so much time, like to really take advantage of that rookie contract. So I'm trying to get there quick on that side of the ball, and you want to be in a place where you're helping elevate him with pieces. And then when you sign him to the second contract, he's in a position where he's developed enough to where he's elevating everybody else, and you can spend other places. And, you get to the point where it's like put whoever around, and it's insane to say these names, but like Tom Brady, Mahomes, like once you have like the real quarterback, like you aren't spending a ton on the weapons. It can go everywhere else. But like to get there, I think you got to support him and make life easier so that he can grow and develop. And I take advantage of that right away if I'm them.
You know, Nick, I was thinking about it this weekend. We've talked about the Saints and drafting offensive linemen and how, you know, they've had a lot of misses there. And obviously I'm watching the Chargers game. They traded for Trevor Penning, and everybody knows the Chargers situation on the offensive line. I mean, it's one of the worst, if not the worst in the NFL. I mean, they had Austin Deculus out there starting at left tackle for multiple weeks, right? And they're down to like their 8th tackle. Well, the right tackle gets hurt, and I'm like, okay, well, Penning's not even playing right now, but surely he's going to come in. Nope, here comes somebody else at the tackle. I'm like, man, how bad is it? And then I see Trevor Penning go in as the 3rd tight end. Like he's the 3rd. Like they threw him a pass this weekend. He's not even playing guard or tackle. He's playing tight end for the Chargers on an offensive line that's as bad as any in the league. I guess that kind of tells you where Trevor Penning is right now, and you know what his pro prospects look like in the future.
It's tough, man. Yeah, I had that game on in the background as we were getting ready for this one, and yeah, I heard his name and I looked up and they're like throwing him the ball. I'm like, what is going on here? Like Trevor Penning out there. He is an athletic guy. Like I see the thought process behind it, but like, holy crap! Like for a 1st round pick for that to be the thing, and nothing against Austin Deculus, but for him to be playing ahead of him is it's crazy. It's a bad place to be. Very arguably one of the worst picks I ever made, and the whole thought process behind it. Like they traded up before the draft. They didn't even have a target yet. It was just kind of like, we're going to get 2 of them, and it doesn't matter who they are, and it just obviously doesn't work out.
Yeah. Nick, are the Saints going to mess around and win their last 5 games?
You know, I wouldn't, in a vacuum, I wouldn't pick against them in any of them, like head up,
Jets,
one-on-one.
Falcons,
Yeah. You know, it's the NFL. You'll probably lose one somewhere you shouldn't, and I wouldn't be surprised if they lost any of these 3 games. I saw Bailey was in a sling. I don't know exactly what's going on there, but that doesn't seem like a good sign. Devin Neal hamstring, that doesn't seem like a good sign. Ruiz hurt that ankle again. Don't know where that one's going to go. He didn't miss a game last time, I don't think. I think he was right back with it, or he missed one and was right back with it. Bailey not playing, man, all of a sudden, like I'm walking back every take I had on him the first 6-7 weeks of the season. Like, holy crap. Like he's been targeted 13 times on contested passes and has caught 10 of them. Like it's the best rate in the league by far. I think 27 targets total, or 27 receptions total, maybe, and 10 of them are contested. Like he's unbelievable in those situations. He's been a revelation for them. Taking him off the field is tough. So kind of where they're banged up, I wouldn't be surprised if they lost one, but they could easily win the rest of these games. And by the time you catch the Falcons at the end, they might be just, you know, playing out the string and buried, and the Saints might still have momentum. So yeah, I could definitely see it. And then what, you're picking 12th, 11th, like, you know, that wouldn't be the worst thing if you won 5 in a row to get there, though.
All right, there is our guy, Nick Underhill, New Orleans.football. Good enough to join us every single Tuesday here on OTB. Nicholas, we appreciate the time. As always, glad you're feeling better and glad you're supporting the San Jose Sharks.
The Sharks.
All right, guys, take it easy.
I actually like that. It's a sweet hat.
It's a great hat.
It's a great hat. I actually feel bad that I can't give you like a name. Like I want to say like, what was it? Teemu Solani, but I know he played for the Ducks. Don't know if he played for the Sharks.
Teemu Salami?
Solani. Was it Paul Correa? I'm going to find a shark. I'm going to get to a shark in my head here. I'm going to get to one. That was for the North Stars. I'm going to get to
Dallas
one.
Stars, bud.
Oh, he played for the Minnesota North Stars before he played for the Dallas Stars.
I don't recognize
Mighty Ducks taught us that. All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to RussellPools.com. That is the website for Russell Pool Company. And when you go to the website, we always tell you, check out the gallery of work. Check out what they've done here in South Louisiana. I mean, you're talking about like award-winning work, but you're also talking about attention to detail. You're talking about something that's not just your basic, you know, kidney-shaped pool, your rectangle, your square, like whatever. Now, if you want those things, well, they can do it for you, obviously. But if you want to get some of the coolest features, those unique features, those one-of-one features, that's what Russell Pools gives you every single time. So go to the website, russellpools.com, Russell Pool Company, Russell Pools.
That's right. If you want we're talking about home pools, backyard pools, but if you want them to look like resort pools, you can certainly do that. But if you just want a basic pool, they can literally do anything that you want in a completely turnkey job. So you call them, start that process, you start drawing it, you go over materials, you do all the design, anything you want, they can draw it, they can engineer it, they can build it, maintain it, everything right there, russellpools.com.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
Most roofers just replace your shingles. At Pelican, we diagnose your roof, digging deep down to find the root cause of your roof symptoms. Now cough for me? Good. We don't ignore your roof's issues, we address them. Let's just take care of this right here. Helping your roof to become the best version of itself. Interesting that you would say that. How does that make you feel? So call Pelican Roofing for your free roof checkup today.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient. And you will have your pool in no time.
Flight by Yingling is raising the bar by crafting the next generation of light beer. With only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Flight by Yingling. Raise the bar.
Looking for the ultimate game day experience? Come to the Queen Casino in Baton Rouge. Wall-to-wall TVs mean you'll see every touchdown in HD. Place your bets and feel the thrill of every play with our DraftKings Sportsbook. The Queen Casino, where every moment is a win.
...2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
All right, welcome back in OTB. Hey, when your industrial project has to be done the right way the first time, the first call, who do you turn to?
4 letters. P-A-L-A.
Which spells?
Pala.
Yeah, for 50 years, Pala has been a leader in industrial construction, tank fabrication, and specialty welding across the Gulf South. From API-certified storage tanks to pressure vessels to full turnkey maintenance and construction, Pala delivers quality, safety, and craftsmanship you can trust. With nearly 100,000 square feet of fabrication capacity right here in Louisiana, they are built to handle your biggest challenges. You can learn more at palagroup.com. That is Pala, building safely, building smart every single time. Palagroup.com.
What was it, Step Brothers? Where is it Rob Riddle? It's always like, pow!
It is.
We should do that with Pala. Pala! Is that hidden for anybody? No?
I like it.
He dreams in cartoons, and he writes in crayons, and he hydrates you. He's Matt Flynn.
I'll give you these sweet takes on the radio.
Yeah, don't take a first-round running back. Yeah, don't like Josh Jacobs. Don't like Jahmyr Gibbs.
I don't know. I saw what Gainwell did last night. They got him for pretty cheap. Oh, Saquon, has a pretty good year this year.
How was he last year?
It was good.
Offensive MVP?
Good with Kellen Moore.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Bijan Robinson, that guy's. I don't know if you really want that guy, though.
I mean, are you winning?
Look, I can't help that Michael Penix and Kirk Thuggins aren't getting the job done.
Okay,
you can't deny Bijan Robinson be a great running back.
Fantastic. I love it.
You can't speak in absolutes when it comes to drafting first-round running backs.
It's just like drafting a quarterback, you know. It's like drafting a quarterback. You don't know if they're actually going to live up to the hype, but you have to have a quarterback. You don't have to have a ultimately talented running back. You have to have good running backs, but there's good running backs all over the place. Like, if you could guarantee yourself Bijan Robinson or Jahmyr Gibbs, then yeah, take him.
What's at every position?
No, but you have to do it at quarterback. You don't have to take that risk at running back. Because the Lions hadn't won a Super Bowl. Falcons certainly hadn't won a Super Bowl. Yes, the Eagles were able to do it, and it was a huge piece. But again, it was the final piece.
Who was more important to the team, Jalen Hurts or Saquon Barkley?
Arguable. I mean, you could certainly make the argument. But they don't win the Super Bowl if they would have taken they would have drafted Saquon 4 years ago. They don't win the Super Bowl.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Can't prove me wrong.
Oh, man. I wish you'd come back like Phillip Rivers. I'd make a comeback, and I'd miss a block on purpose. Show you how important running backs are. Hope the backside corner.
Running backs are very important.
Has a corner cat, and I'm like, oh, didn't see him.
Running backs are very. I've never said that. I just said you
then
don't need to take one in the first round.
To show you how important we are.
Don't need to take one. Is Jeremiah Love that good, or is he just the best this year?
I think he's pretty stud.
If he was in the draft class with Bijan, who are you taking first?
I think he's really good. I think Bijan certainly. He's different. I think all the
you
things
need
that
somebody
he can do.
different.
I think all the things he can do, he's different.
You need somebody. If you're gonna a first round running back has
Would
to
you
be
have taken
somebody different.
Ashton Genty in the first round? I would have taken him in the top 10. I didn't see that in his tape.
I would not have taken him in the first round.
He does
Raiders
Raiders
doing pretty good.
He does play
Raiders
for the Raiders,
pretty good.
though. The Raiders are so bad.
You just keep making my point for me.
No, I wouldn't have. I just said I wouldn't have taken Genty where he was either.
Okay, if you're the Saints,
Like Omari Hampton, like right now, looks real good for the Chargers.
Just think of the Saints as in a totality. Don't think of like your running back Love and to think you're the best team in the world. Think of the Saints. Are you taking them? Are you taking a running back?
No, the Saints have more issues than Vogue.
So no. So we agree.
They have more issues than Vogue.
It took us this long to agree.
If I'm another team that sits at 12, there's some teams that I could certainly make a case for. The Saints are a bad example because, my God, they need a lot of things. I think edge rusher is their most important thing. I think they need a game changer there. And I think you need a receiver as your second piece of the puzzle there.
Mm-hmm.
So the Saints, in that instance, no.
Good. Which team is a running back away? I'm trying to go through them right now. Seahawks have a good one. Man, you can make the argument for the Rams, but their guys are playing well, but they're not first round guys. That's what I'm saying.
Well.
Patriots got a good one.
Patriots got Henderson in the second round.
Second round, there you go.
The Jags have
for a running back.
ETN, who they took in the first round. He's playing like
he caught 3 touchdowns. He caught 3 touchdowns.
Quietly having a hell of a year, running and catching.
Look out for Trevor Lawrence too.
I think if okay, I got one. Imagine if the Broncos had a dog at running back with that defense, with how Bo Nix can play off platform a little bit, and and Harvey's not a bad player. I liked him at UCF. J.K. Dobbins was playing really well. He went down. But I'm talking about, imagine if the Broncos.
The Broncos are the answer in the AFC, and I think the Bears are the answer in the NFC.
And Swift's not playing bad.
Swift's playing good. Swift's a good running back.
Texans. Woody Marks
is
Swift
playing
took all
pretty
my
well.
fantasy points from Manungai.
Kyle Manungai, I used to say Kyle Manungai, and T-Bob would hate on me.
Manungai's been good.
Hate on
He's
me when he was at
been really good.
Rutgers. And I'm
But
like,
when he's not
T.
splitting time with Swift, he's doing his
So
job.
2 years ago, he was on our all meathead team, and I remember talking about Kyle. T-Bob's like, who? Kyle Manungai? Who? I'm like, for Rutgers, he's a dog.
Yeah.
And he would. Now he's living in Chicago, but he knows who Kyle Manungai is.
All right,
Dog.
let's give, as we end this segment, then this argument about running backs are in the first round, let's give the final word to Taylor and Alondra. Let's get y'all's opinion on drafting a running back in the first round. Yes or no?
I think that you made a good point when Jake said Saquon Barkley, that was the missing piece. Well, I guess. Are you
How do
talking about when he went to the Eagles?
But how do you not know he
Yeah.
wasn't but he was the piece too?
Yeah.
Okay, this is their turn.
I think
You're speaking in absolutes when I'm saying no, there's definitely cases of first round running back.
I think that if that's what your team needs, then I don't see a problem with drafting a running back in the first round,
Mm-hmm.
if that's the piece that you need. But if the Saints were to draft a running back with their first pick, I would not like that.
It'd be a bad pick.
Yeah.
I do agree with that because they have more pressing needs.
What you said was right. Like you were correct in saying, like, if it's a first round running back, has to be different, like a guy that you know for sure. Like you cannot take a running back in the first round and miss. You can take a quarterback sometimes and miss. You can take a receiver and miss.
You cannot miss with the running back. If
Cannot miss.
Yeah.
I'll agree with you that you can't have a running back who can't catch and who can't pass protect.
Yeah.
In the first round.
It's plug and play. It's plug and play, and you plug and play, and you're damn good.
Like even as good as Derrick Henry is, like there's things that within the Ravens offense, he limits them. And you're starting to see his playing time go down a little bit, even though he's still productive.
Yeah.
Because he can't pass protect and he can't catch the ball.
I
and
just
run routes.
feel like once Kendre Miller comes back, he actually,
That's
like
actually-
y'all
good point.
know that I've been on Kendre Miller
Oh, me
since
too.
like the summertime.
I've been
like,
on
in
another
camp.
side.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you need to step up, and he did.
Yes.
All right, Tay.
Yeah.
What you think?
I'm actually good with it.
With taking it? Taking one?
Yeah, but
Okay.
again, obviously, don't just
Right
draft one to
situation.
draft one. It depends on your needs. But go look at the teams that are in the playoffs right now that have locked up playoff spots. They don't necessarily have a stud receiver on the outside, but they all have good running games. Like I think it matters a little bit more. I think the last couple of years, it's kind of made a comeback a little bit. Like we were talking about it the other day. I mean, outside of the Rams, is there a team with like a can't miss receiver on the outside? People are investing a little bit more in running backs the last couple of years. So like
Does any of the top teams have a first round running back?
Lions. Was Cook? No, Cook was a second rounder.
Cook was a second rounder.
Lions
Jonathan Taylor was a second rounder.
Lions are third in their division.
Hampton was a second rounder.
Hampton was first rounder.
Oh, Hampton.
Yeah. Etienne was a first rounder.
Henderson, second.
Henderson, second rounder. Cook, second rounder.
There's not a lot of first rounders still out there, right?
No, Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah.
Saquon, Omari
Different.
Hampton.
Yeah, I mean, Christian, different.
But
right?
yeah, that's what,
Gibbs.
like he has to be different.
Yeah.
Like he has to be. He can't just be just like a normal.
Did the Bucks get
No,
Bucky Irving in like the fourth?
Yeah, but that was so stupid. He should have been higher pick. He was arguably the best running back in that draft class. But yeah, they
All
got
right.
him like round 3.
We got to take a break. Still
fun, though.
split on the vote. Our guy Devin Snow, a.k.a. Hold the Mayo, joins us when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
Hey, Matthew.
Hey, Jake.
You know who I drafted in the first round?
No, go ahead, tell me.
Bally's.
Oh, first round. They're different.
You know what? Gosh.
Yes.
That's my punchline.
Yes.
They are different. Completely different now. Completely renovated. It is now a new shining star here in downtown Baton Rouge. And that's not just lip service. That is facts. Go check it out. I mean, incredible Vegas-style gaming right there on the ground floor. You've got the DraftKings Sportsbook. Incredible, like the biggest TV you've ever seen.
Huge.
Kiosk everywhere. You can post up, watch the college football playoff this weekend. And you know what? If you from out of town, obviously you can stay in the hotel. But if you want to staycation, right? You want to go have a little fun, enjoy one of their incredible brand new suites. You can do that as well. Even ones that overlook Tiger Stadium. Go check out the brand new Bally's. It is right here. It is the star of downtown Baton Rouge. It's completely renovated. Check them out on social media, Bally's of Baton Rouge.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
In South Louisiana, you can always count on good people coming together to help our children.
At Dreams Come True, we grant wishes for Louisiana children with life-threatening illnesses. But to do this, we need funds.
That's why we're trying to raise $100,000 for Dreams Come True by giving away the Blessed Builders School.
Make your backyard's dream come true while helping our kids.
Just go to dreampoolla.com and you can find out how your $25 donation might help win you a Duplessis pool.
I'm lawyer Collins Locke Meredith. Among the most important factors to consider when you're hiring an injury attorney is trust. You trust your attorney will put your interest first, treat you with respect, fairness, and honesty. You trust them to be there for you when you need them. At Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, thousands of clients have trusted us to represent them, and for good reasons. Please visit us at LockeMeredith.com to learn more, and whether you hire us at all, give us a call at 272-5555. You have nothing to lose.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Men, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar, but instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in OTB, live from the Raising Cane's studio. And we're going to our guy, Devin Snow, a.k.a. Hold the Mayo. And we're going to see if he still has that Cox Communication Wi-Fi. Excited to get him on video today. It looks smooth so far. Oh, we'll see how long it lasts. Dev? How we doing?
Yeah, what's happening?
So far, so good.
Yeah, you look handsome.
So far, so good. Is it still?
Yeah, no,
Cox?
you gotta mix AT&T in there. Can't just, you know what I'm saying? You can't just depend on AT&T's got to make a difference too. So
Okay.
You get your first like 1 or 2 bars from Cox, and you get the rest from AT&T.
correct, dude. Couldn't have said it better. Couldn't have said it better.
I actually at my home, I have half the house has Cox Wi-Fi, and the other half has AT&T fiber.
There you go.
Because for my afternoon show, like I got to have the only one. So actually, I do that as well.
Yeah, I mean, I fought a good fight against Cox for 5 years, and then I finally got AT&T fiber probably about almost 2 years ago, and it's been tremendous, man. I can't say enough about AT&T fiber, dude. Because when I was with Cox, I mean, you're talking about upload speeds of 1 Mbps, man, just absolutely embarrassing.
Who's
2025.
Who's the landline through?
That is the only thing I have left through Cox, and
Okay.
I guess. Props. I mean, I know Cox would love to hear this, but props where props is due. They make a good landline, whatever they do.
You get a free
I
phone with service.
Nobody's really using it.
That's
you
true.
Know, so it's, yeah, I don't
true.
know.
Every time they go to like, hey, should we just like not do this anymore? They're like, that one guy in New Orleans, Devin Snow. He's still actually subscribed. He pays monthly. It's on auto draft. What can we really do?
Dude. Again, couldn't have said it better. $70 a month, and yeah, they take it happily every month.
Oh, hey, how has like the call-ins been lately? Saints won, they've won a couple of games. Speaking of the old home phone there, like how has it been? Like Saints fans sometimes like they're a little mad that you've won because they wanted a better draft choice, but I think a bulk of the fans are happy to see progress, see Tyler Shuck go out there finding a way to win games. I mean, I'm never going to be mad at winning games. I think the other way is a loser mentality. So how has it been for you and the fans calling in?
Dude, it's actually I was looking at that yesterday. A serious uptick, which is, man, when you lose in this many games, it's so easy for people to get disconnected. Routines get broken because, hey, man, we don't want to hear about this garbage football team. You know what I'm saying? But no, it's been an uptick. The last show I did on Sunday, it did great. I mean, 1,000 live viewers, calls the whole show. The views after the live show were fantastic. So it just screams that people are optimistic again. And, you can't take that for granted because it could be so much worse. It could just be a complete like, hey, we shutting this down. We're not watching this show, whatever. But it goes to show you, man, that quarterback position is everything when it comes to like entertainment, keeping people locked in, and so I gotta give a big thanks to Tyler Shuck.
Yeah, he's helping the viewership for sure. I'm trying to like read the pulse of everybody we talked to and around town a little bit on the Saints. I think a couple of weeks ago it's like, nah, don't win because of draft position. But now it's like, all right, let's just you can do it. We forgive you if you just want to win as many games as possible. Now, are you kind of feeling that as well?
Oh, absolutely. Because like these certain statements that were being made over the last few weeks about, hey, yeah, don't win. Oh, well, what quarterback do you think we're going to draft? All these statements are just starting to slowly die off, like this. All right. So this week, for example, I'm not hearing anybody calling in, commenting, whatever, saying, oh, well, we need to get Mendoza. Oh, well, we need to get this guy. All that's kind of dying off. Anybody that's saying that at this point, I call them baby shower fans because they must be at a baby shower when the Saints are playing. They're not watching the game. You know what I'm saying? So,
so Dev, we were talking about like maybe the draft coming up, and I think you've got right now a great quarterback room. Like, well, the chance to be great. I shouldn't say great right now, but you can certainly see they're going in the right direction. Even what Spencer Rattler did earlier in the season, if that's your backup and if he had to come in, I think you feel good about it. The health of the quarterback room is in the right direction. So with that being said, like what would you like to see the Saints add to this roster in the first round next year in Pittsburgh?
Just some type of playmaker, whether it's on offense or defense is fine with me. The easy answer is receiver. Some people would say, hey, maybe this isn't that strong of a class for receiver. Look, man, just add some type of playmaker that can come in and immediately impact, whether it's the offense or the defense. I think that the Saints could do better with getting turnovers as far as like interceptions and, stuff like that. So I wouldn't be opposed to either one. The one I'd probably be mostly opposed to is, man, we go back to the draft and we go draft a washing machine or a dryer machine, I, dude, how many times you go to Home Depot to get a who goes to Home Depot and goes and gets a washing machine, a dry machine every year? It just doesn't. Eventually, you just got to be like, hey, man, I'm just going to do it by hand. Yeah, I'm just going to do it by hand. You got to go to free agency to get that this year. You tried so many times, man, and it's like you just can't keep repeating that method. Give it a break. Give it a rest. Let it breathe. Try something different. And, man, you got to put the weapons around Tyler Shuck or draft something on defense that can, give an uptick in your defense as far as, like, turnovers and stuff like that.
Dude, Devin, I don't know. Don't let Mickey get hot. This Vele trade is starting to look pretty good. Don't let the dude get hot.
Hey, I thought Vele just played soccer for, like, 8 weeks. I didn't even know he was good at football, dude. So this is as surprising to me, And y'all were talking about it earlier, like, or Nick was across the middle, or just in contested catches. That dude, you got to find a dude's niche, right? And that's his for sure.
Hey, I don't know if you had a chance to see Blake Grupe hit a 60-yarder. It looked like the Colts were going to win the game from a 60-yarder from Blake Grupe. He also hit a smelling salt on the way out there. So, look, I don't know if this is his heel turn, right? If he went from nice guy with the Saints to heel with the Colts, but I don't know. Grupe's out here hitting 60-yarders.
Yeah, dude, I had to message him. I said, look at God. Look at God. 'Cause, dude, I knew it, bro. And I don't mean to say it like, oh, I knew it. They should have kept him. He was in a patch that he just couldn't get out of as a New Orleans Saint, right? But I knew he wasn't a bad kicker. I knew it, man. He's not, man. And that was a 60-yard field goal with all the pressure in the world. And, if they would have just did what they had to do on defense, they win the game because of that. But, yeah, man. And also, I support the Grupe heel turn. I think that's fun, man.
Yeah.
I'm all about some entertainment like that. It's a funny heel turn, man.
So speaking of heel turns, I know you got some. I know you got some opinions on this past weekend, the final match for John Cena. Come on, hit me with your opinion. I think you were in there trying to say there were some fake stats coming out from that match as well.
Yes.
Okay, I want to hear.
So
I have no idea.
WWE has perfected, and this is not something new. This is something they sounds like the most magnificent stat in the world. For instance, the stat y'all brought up the other day, the highest grossing Monday Night Raw in history. Blah, blah. Well, of course it is. TKO bought WWE, and they raised the ticket prices double, triple, quadruple. It's so expensive to get into a WWE event. Of course it's the highest grossing Monday Night Raw of all time. I mean, they've completely corporatized and axed out their original fans, man. It's one of the biggest sellouts in television history. It started where it was on cable. Now it's on Netflix. The pay-per-views on ESPN, whatever. I don't even know how to watch wrestling now. That's crazy, man. Like, I watched wrestling for 33 years. I was growing up going to the UNO Lakefront Arena, seeing Undertaker, Stone Cold, all these guys. Dude, it's an awful product, Flynn. I'm telling you, man. Like, if you ever just want to see it in action, turn it on. I turned it on last night. I try, man. It's so bad. The writing is so bad. The finish for John Cena, him tapping out. Like, I get the symbolism of he's never given up, and now he's given up. Like, I get that, but also at the same time, that is like what's wrong with wrestling right now. They can't write a good finish. They can't make something believable. They can't even make a tap out look believable. John Cena's smirking and taps out. Yeah. That's why Cena, all the respect in the world to him. He's definitely a legend of WWE. He's done so much for, whether inside the ring, outside the ring, whatever. He'll never be in my top 5 because I feel like wrestling started going downhill when John Cena started peaking. That's just my opinion. Became less and less believable. And I don't know. I feel like he's somewhat responsible for that, you know? Cena's got a submission where he puts him in a chokehold. It never looked believable. It never looked like the guy was getting choked. And I don't know, man. I'm watching Kurt Angle highlights yesterday. When he put somebody in an ankle lock, dude, it looked like his ankle was about to be shattered, you know?
Hey, that's a great finisher right there, Dev. We got to go run up against the clock. You're right about that. We appreciate you, brother. We look forward to it every week. Enjoy the rest of your week. We'll catch up next week.
All right, y'all take care. Yeah, I'm long-winded on wrestling, man.
There we go. Week. Absolutely. Our guy, Devin Snow, will take our last break. Ask the bench to wrap it up.
Off the bench.
All right, go to trashrangers.com. That is the website. Sign up for residential commercial service roll-off dumpsters, 3 different sizes to choose from. And if you want to make sure that you've got the right size, just pick up the phone, give them a call, 225-612-2477. Let them know, hey, here's my project at my home, at my business. Here's what it is. They're going to make sure you have the right size on your project. Go to trashrangers.com.
Yeah, go check them out. The most reliable trash pickup service in all of Louisiana. I've seen those big red dumpsters, those big red roll-off dumpsters as well. I got one at the house, doing a little winter cleaning, getting ready, cleaning the house out before the holidays. We're about to bring in some stuff, you know what I mean? Christmas gifts, get out of the way. So you got to throw the old stuff out. Also, Trash Rangers Sanitation Department, portable toilets. If you got a concert, if you got a construction project at your house, if you just have a place where you need a portable toilet, give them a call. Don't call those national companies. Call Trash Rangers. They are number 1 at picking up. Number 2, trashrangers.com.
This menu is a masterpiece, delivers every time.
This is the worst party ever. Raising Cane's!
Let's go!
The party is saved!
Peter, Mr. Billingsley.
Celebrate the holidays with Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
At Luba Workers Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
You gotta believe in a dream. Believe. You gotta believe in a dream. Believe. You gotta believe. My whole team on wild.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in OTB. I want to remind you of our friends over at Central Plumbing, centralplumbing.org, not only in Central entire Greater Baton Rouge area, where you're talking to you, 225-925-8552, 24/7, 365 weekend, game day, holiday number. No matter what, they will always be there. If you're looking to remodel, they got you covered there too, at your home, at your business. Does not matter, big, small, everywhere in between. They can get it done. So check them out, see if they're in your area, because again, way more than just Central Louisiana. Don't let the name fool you, but the name, certainly you know what they do because they've been doing it in this community for so long. centralplumbing.org. You're blaming me for clock management. I'll take it, but you also did ask Dev a WWE question on the way out.
That's on me. We were already late, and I asked that.
Yeah.
All right, look, hand in the air. It was a bad day for clock management.
Not great.
Tomorrow.
Hour one, I think we're actually decent.
I don't think so.
It's been pretty
bad all day.
It's been pretty bad all day.
So, look, we can't change overnight. We should. Is it a New Year's resolution?
Second segment that's getting us in trouble.
Yeah. The first one's not great either. But, like, third one, not great either. It should be a New Year's resolution. Let's start that tomorrow.
It should be like a tomorrow resolution.
It's going to be a great clock day tomorrow. Guaranteed.
Oof.
Kinda.
I haven't wanted to hit y'all with the yeah boy, but I'm going to.
Okay. Smart.
I like it.
We love y'all.
See ya.
Off the bench.
Man, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
South Louisiana, it's turnaround season, and River Parish Contractors is calling in the best of the best. We're hiring pipe fitters, iron workers, boiler makers, combo and structural welders, rig welders, carpenters, crane operators, dirt operators, and more. If you're ready to work, ready to earn, and ready to build something that lasts, call Big Jake at 318-547-1000 or go to rpcontractors.com. River Parish Contractors. Let's get building.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs. Set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online or text or call for free confidential help now.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
I'm Gabrielle McLeod on behalf of the Louisiana Propane Dealers. I have spent hundreds of hours preparing for scholarship competitions. That preparation paid off when I won the Fitness and Talent Awards along with the title of Miss Louisiana.